Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, twin flame stuff, um, astrology readings, and much more. My information is in the description below. And if you'd like to set up a free consult with me, my Calendly link is also in the description below. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. Keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies in us. Um, So masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. All right, y'all, so let me get into it. So for some of you, your new love is kind of wondering how you feel about them. If they came to you and told you, that they wanted to move the relationship to the next level, if they wanted to get married, would you accept them because they know that you have another option or other options? And so they're afraid to approach you. Um, Maybe they're not the strongest communicator. Maybe they've tried to show you in a lot of ways that they care about you. Um, and for you, you're calling them to be their best self and they need more practice. So, but maybe because they care about you so much and it's so surprising to them that it happened so quickly, they're maybe they're not going to be able to stop themselves from saying, okay, they're going to give it a shot. And that might be just what you need to push you over the edge, because maybe for some of you, you have a former masculines coming in too, but they're not, maybe they're also not communicating things to you the way they could. And for some of you, you're saying it's been such a long time with them, and maybe you're ready to move on to the new love. For others of you, you feel like you don't know, maybe the former masculine deserves another chance, because maybe just because he's not perfect at certain things doesn't mean that he doesn't really care for you. So for some of you, there's some confusion about which way to go. It's always ask God for discernment about which way is the best way to go. But for some of you, you are getting spoiled. For some of you, you're having a new love that's coming and reciprocating. They're trying to give you everything that they can. Um, you feel like they know that you're a great option and they don't want to let you go, but they're also afraid that you have someone else there and they don't know if you would accept them if they approached you. Um, so for others of you, again, the former masculine, you're like, he already had too long and he hasn't done anything. And so that he may come rushing in with an offer just when you give up and decide that you're going to be with someone else. Um, because they are reciprocating, they are giving you the love that you desire and that you deserve. You are giving the same to them. You're both making plans, talking about the future, what you want. You're trying to make sure that you're making the best decision for you. Um, for you, you're afraid, are they too good to be true? Are they the one? Should I go back to the former masculine? For others of you, the new love is afraid, is she too good to be true? Is the collective too good to be true? Is she just going to break my heart? Is she going to walk away after I confess my love to her? And they're afraid, but they're also afraid not to tell you that they love you because they really want to be with you and they haven't ever met anyone like you. No one is as brilliant as you collective. No one is as beautiful. No one is as, you know, successful or unique or different. Um, they know, like, I talked about it before. The four, they're queens in the tarot deck. If you ever saw the tarot deck, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and you match all of those energies and more. You're all of those things and the ace of those things. So you've mastered all those different areas and you're amazing. And they know there's no one else like you. They know there's so much abundance in your energy. And when they're with you, they know that their success is just growing wild and they want to stay with you. And not only because of that, because they love you, because you're so unique, you're so amazing, you're so beautiful, you're so intelligent, you're everything that they prayed for. Maybe the two of you have been manifesting each other and you feel this confusion because you're like, I thought it was the former masculine and he never confessed. And so you've been waiting for him forever and you're like, I'm tired of waiting. And this new love just kind of came in and here you are. Now you have to make a decision about which one is the best one for you. Again, asking God because you have the knowing about what's right, but for you, you have to make the decision based on what you know, not based on what you think. And for some of you, like I said, it's kind of scary because you're like, well, I don't know for sure. I'm not really, it's tough because you know how great both of them are. Um, and for some of you, there's still a third option that maybe you haven't met yet, and you're considering maybe it's neither one of them, maybe it's the third option, because you know that God doesn't make you wait. God doesn't have you. uh, God doesn't breadcrumb you. God doesn't deceive you. God doesn't try to do slick things. God lets you know, and you know the way that God communicates with you, and maybe you haven't seen that, and so it may be yet another option for some of you. So I would say again, use your discernment, decide which one is best based on what you know, based on what God is showing you, and don't let anyone or anything interfere with your knowing because you know things. Maybe the former masculine was jealous because they saw you, you know, seeing someone else and they're like, no, they got to interfere. Um, but for some of them, they're still not giving you what you deserve. And for others, um, the new love came in and is giving you what you deserve. Everything except maybe the confession, and that might be coming soon for some of you. Some of you have already gotten confession from either the former masculine or the new love, but for others of you, you haven't. And so you're saying maybe it's because there's an option that you haven't met, and you have to be willing to release it all so that you can, you know, allow new love or whatever God has for you, if it's new love, to come into your life and really give you what it is that God has for you that you've been praying for. So, again, as always, watch, read, listen to things that will lift you up. Continue to work on surrounding yourself with energy that you know will lift you up and people that you know want everyone to win and will also try to lift you up. Continue to glow up in all these different areas. You're looking fantastic. And so just keep in mind, some people might be jealous. They might see you getting things, gifts, trips. Your masculine might have proposed recently, might have given you gifts, taken you on trips, and they don't like it because they want it and they're not getting it. But nevertheless, continue to do the things that you've been doing, continue to grow in your spiritual power, use your discernment to make a decision about this love. Um, and again, just know that God has only greatness for you. And so you don't have to settle, you don't have to worry about anything. Just trust that God has everything laid out for you. Um, and all you need to do is step into it. If you need to, you can't be afraid to let go of what was that you didn't even want, so that you can have your arms open for what God has for you. Of course, as always, happy lightning fast manifesting, and I'm gonna talk to y'all again soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.